We are the low brass ensemble from Franklin High School. Today we will be performing Pink Panther by Henry Mancini. We picked this piece because it's one of the few well-known melodies that's in the WSMA repertoire. So hope you enjoy this.
That's true. Very nice. Just a moment, and I'll sit here because if I come closer, I have to turn constantly. First of all, very pleasant to listen to. I enjoy this song. I haven't heard it in a while. I own this quartet, believe it or not, this copy of this quartet, so I know it very well. I really enjoy the fact that you brought other instruments into it. Gives everybody a chance to be part of this as well. Bringing other instruments into it besides just tubas and euphoniums adds some difficulty in intonation, and I'm sure we're all aware of that. And so I did mention in here that constant adjustment on the long notes is going to be important. You were pretty much together when the rhythms were matching, but when we had these long sustained notes, then the difference in the tones of each instrument become more apparent, and you've got to be very careful about intonation. So intonations wasn't at times very good, and other times not so good today. So that one's one area that was not consistent. I also thought that when we were playing the parts that you knew, that this was really relaxed and enjoyable to listen to. So the opening sections and where we had da-da-da-da-da-dum. When you got to the section where we don't know it quite as well, with the quarter note triplets and all of those things, such as at letter F, it's harder to stay together. Would you agree on that? And so when you get to the sections where it's harder to stay together, you have to listen even more, which means listening to the tuba line or anything else that you can find, especially at E, because you had the tuba going bum, 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 bum. However, the size of the group made that kind of hard to hear. So there was some consistency difficulty, and a lot of that will just come from listening to each other, so it's together all the way through. As far as balance, you did a very nice job, but always remember you have to decide in each measure who has the melody, okay? And let the melody be heard and bring everything else down. So if somebody is playing da-da-da-da-da-da, they're the melody. If you're playing da, that's maybe not quite as important, so you can bring that down a little bit. So adjustments within the group, that always help a lot. There's just some very fine playing. Individually, you have nice tone qualities. As a group, it was a good sound. Balance was difficult to hear at various times because of the difference in quality of the instruments. But overall, I think you sounded like you had fun with this, and it was fun to listen to. And so I want to say how much I enjoyed this. This was just a delight to hear. You play well as a group. The things to improve on, listen more carefully, that when you have difficult rhythms that you're not used to hearing that match a melody, be sure to listen to each other a little bit more carefully, adjust for intonations, and a little bit more balance work when you're an ensemble this big. But I hope you continue to perform together as a group. You know, in the future, with a group this size, you can have a director. And so you could even, I believe you can have a director, can't you, with a group this size? Did I say?
We had a guy, but he was like, oh.
Oh, okay, all right. So, you know, I think with I haven't directed a group this size for a while, but you might want to check. If you ever do something this big again and you can have a director, and somebody up in front doing this can maybe help a little bit in some of those. Well, it's such a joy to listen to. Thank you very much for playing.
Thank you.